2023 is already off to a rocky start, and many predict that we are still headed for a recession. In fact, a famous financial research firm, Bloomberg, published that there is a 100% chance that we will hit a recession this year. Not to mention, back in 2022, the S&P 500 was down almost 20% and the Nasdaq over 30%. But did you know that the Dow Jones Industrial Average was only down 8.9%? Jim Cramer from CNBC has a list of 5 stocks from the Dow Jones that he likes and believes have room for growth in 2023. And our winner today, holding the number 1 spot, is a very well-known company and is currently at a bargain, and we predict has a 45% upside potential. And let's see if you agree with Jim Cramer's assessment as we tackle his top 5 picks for growth in 2023. To keep updated, be sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you can be amongst the first to know when more investment inspiration videos are available. First on our list, Honeywell International Incorporated, ticker symbol HON. Now, Honeywell became a member of the Dow Jones in 2020. But this company has been around since 1906. Honeywell is a conglomerate that operates a variety of industries globally. Now what they do is they help with the building of aerospace, technologies, performance materials, safety and productivity solutions, and other types of specialty materials. Pretty much they make anything that goes anywhere for all kinds of different people. It also has a presence in over 100 countries. Honeywell, a company I thought was a food company, actually played a role in getting our astronauts to space as they took part in the Apollo space missions of 1960 and 70. Additionally, Honeywell also developed a number of products that helped NASA with equipment and technology for the space shuttle and the International Space Station. Jim Cramer believes that if Honeywell can cut back on some of its less profitable businesses, it can see massive growth if it just focuses on its core money-making endeavors. Honeywell, with lots of room for growth, if they listen to Jim's advice, also pays a dividend of 1.92%. Next on our list, we have American Express, ticker symbol AXP. Now, American Express became a member of the Dow Jones in 1982. Jim Cramer believes that this stock has been beaten down pretty badly, and in his words, is a bounce back stock for 2023. Some things that many may not know about American Express is that they're involved in supporting and promoting art. Events like the Coachella Valley Music and Arts Festivals and the Tribeca Film Festival actually gain support and are promoted by American Express. Additionally, American Express has a program called Members Project, which allows cardholders to suggest and vote on charitable causes that American Express should support. Pretty good for a credit card company. Now, American Express also pays us a dividend of 1.41%. Now, the next name on our list actually pays out the highest dividend yield today, and that company is Cisco, ticker symbol CSCO. Now, Cisco gained membership in the Dow in 2009. Jim Cramer believed that Cisco can weather the storm as its key financial metrics like profit margins, cash on hand, and its debt levels have been strong through the past year, which means that this company has strong financial stability. And he believes it's only a matter of time before other investors start buying this stock and the price increases. In addition to its core business of selling networking equipment, think about things that let computers talk to each other, your modem, your router, things of that nature. They have also diversified their business though to include software, cybersecurity, and the Internet of Things. Think of anything that has to do with the internet. They have got their hands in. They also have been awarded a number of patents for their products and their technologies. A really good tech play for both an early buy on a stock that's well positioned with a financial stability and its exceptionally high dividend coming in at 3.2% for this growth company. Now, before we reveal the stock that has an upside potential of over 45%, if you do like these kinds of videos and want us to find more stocks for your investment portfolio, be sure to let us know what kinds of videos you want us to do. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. We've got our runner-up coming in at number 2, Salesforce Incorporated. Ticker symbol CRM. Salesforce gained membership in the Dow in 2020, and Jim Cramer believes with the weakening dollar, Salesforce's balance sheet will recover and their cash flow will shine through in 2023. Now, one of the interesting things about Salesforce is that they're actually very dedicated to using their resources and technology to support social and environmental causes. Salesforce.org is a way that nonprofit organizations can work and utilize Salesforce's business technologies to promote education, equality, environment, and support for these nonprofits. In addition to this, the company intends on being carbon neutral as soon as possible and has developed many programs to help small businesses and entrepreneurs. According to average analyst price targets for Salesforce, there's an upside potential of 40% with the price target of $193. Now, last on our list, coming in at number 1 with a company I'm sure you've heard of, the Walt Disney Company. Ticker symbol BIS. Walt Disney joined the Dow in 1991, and Jim Cramer believes that with the temporary return of Bob Iger to the helm of Disney, they are definitely positioned well for profits. Bob Iger returned to CEO of Disney on November 25, 2022. Iger has signed to work as CEO for 2 years. Disney said, with a mandate from the board to set a strategic direction for renewed growth and to work closely with the board in developing a successor to lead the company at the completion of his term. He replaced Bob Chapek, who actually had a lot of bad press and kind of dragged down the company with political and social issues facing Disney. They had problems in the parks, as well as the handling of Scarlett Johansson's pay for the movie Black Widow. With Iger back at the helm, let's see if he can bring back the magic and reach the analyst price target of $133, which is about 45% upside from their price today. Now, in this next video, I will discuss the dogs of the Dow investment strategy. It outperformed the S&P 500, NASDAQ, and the Dow Jones in 2022 and is a simple yet powerful way for any investor looking for value, looking for dividends, and looking for growth. And it's definitely not your dog picking stocks.